Well, welcome back. I have to apologize to all of y'all. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure why I didn't notice, but my hard drive ran out of space, and I recorded only 9 minutes of what was probably close to a 3-hour recording. I did several missions including Shattered Sanctum, which is probably about a 2-hour mission, and I personally feel like it was a really good recording relative to my other recordings. I think I did Shattered Sanctum really, really well. Didn't have any KOs. It took a couple extra turns longer than I needed to, but I really got to showcase, the advantage of having something like 2 guarding strikes, for example, when, maybe I don't have anything else. Um, got to showcase the value of something like the Hunger, in order to set up for the symbiote card so I could kill a unit without, to make up for that card play that I lose. Same thing with Miss Marvel. I had binary up for the entire first half of the mission, and I was able to kill, 4 or 5 enemies with a single photon beam. Just the strategies working the way that the strategies are supposed to be working, right? And I lost all of it, and that sucks. It really sucks. I'm not happy about it, but I also don't want to go and do it again. If this was my job or whatever, maybe, but this is just something that I'm doing for fun, and I really don't feel like doing that mission all over again, unfortunately. So I'm not going to. Instead, let's do some missions. I decided that I was going to do this next. And I was going to start using, what is this, Epic? I decided that I thought that I was going to use Ghost Rider. But let's do Magik, because I want to get some cards for her. So just to touch on some of the stuff that I talked about in the video that I didn't end up recording is once you finish Shattered Sanctum, the types of enemies that you encounter in the world changes. So you have Hex Mothers, you have Guardians, you have Hellhounds that have actual HP, you have the Revenants, you have the Mystics that are showing up more often, stuff like that, right? And so, barring any change in difficulty, it can be beneficial to grind before you do Shattered Sanctum, because the game does get harder, meaningfully harder, after Shattered Sanctum. Or at least it can. It doesn't always get harder, but it can get harder. Okay. So. Okay. Vulnerable. So, let's see. We have the Guardian attacking Wolverine. We have the dogs attacking Magik. But we can kill the dogs right now, I do believe. Or we can at least severely hinder them. We could also stun. So my instinct is to knock this dog using the Limbo Portal into this ley line, which will then give him vulnerable. And then use maybe... But is that the correct choice? I think so. That does a good chunk of damage to the dogs. It kills this one. If I quick slash, I can probably... Yeah, I can push this dog into here. Then I can maybe slide this into here. Well, this one's immune to knockback. So let's redraw heal. Soul Blast. Okay, let's do this. So we can Soul Blast. Does 156. We can Quick Slash. Does about 20 less damage. This gives us counter. Let's do that. Okay. I think just 61. It's vulnerable.
This will have to do.
Cool. Okay. That's a pretty good turn. We don't have perfect cards for Magic, but we do have, you know, some cards. So let's... redraw Berserk. Hopefully we get a Chain Swipes. We didn't. But we can use... This does 40 damage. You know what? So this is a little bit unorthodox because we're not really doing damage to the Nest Mother at all, but taking the dogs off the field is actually a pretty big deal. So let's do this, and we can still do this. We could still do some of these. Since we have counter on magic, well, actually, maybe that's not true. So what I was going to say is that it makes sense to use magic to pop this ley line, because then she can counter the Guardian. But Wolverine actually has the ability to heal. So instead, what we can do is this, potentially. Hopefully this works. It does. That's a bummer. There we go. I don't know how much that matters. It's better than nothing. Wolverine's actually not a bad unit for Nest Mothers. And that's, you know, honestly, that's a pretty good turn one. That's a pretty good turn one.
It is the beginning of the end for you.
Wounded is a bummer. Not getting any Wolverine cards is also a little bit of a bummer. Is she gonna summon more?
I will not.
Or is she going to attack? Interesting.
So you are the strong one.
Interesting. I thought she would summon more obelisks. But she didn't. Okay. Well, that puts a little bit of a clock on this mission.
Not done with me.
Okay.
Destroying those altars may be the fastest way to bring them down.
Assuming we can get past that guardian.
Not my first rock monster rodeo. Nothing to worry about.
So if I do this, nope. If I do what? Limbo portal. So, I don't need a limbo portal right now. You know what?
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
It's gonna take 36 damage. Let's do it. It uses the card up and it kills the obelisk, kills the monument. Oh, that doesn't lifesteal. Interesting. Then let's redraw this. It should allow us to hit twice. How much do we heal? 116. Okay, that's all right.
Whatever works for you.
And then let's sit over here. This is pretty slow.
Our numbers are endless.
But I think we can kill the Nest Mother this turn. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Really? Thanks.
Should I be afraid?
Okay, what do we get?
Any altars you don't destroy she'll attempt to turn into monuments, shrines to Lilith that manipulate the battlefield.
I never knew my mother was so vain.
I assume that comes with the territory when you have a cult following to maintain.
Well, we are not getting the right cards for this. Let's withdraw whip. Or redraw whip, I should say. Okay. This gives us block.
You were too weak for this fight.
Refunds the card play, that's cool. Magic can do this.
So it's
We can use Wild Strike to do this.
your mother abandons you.
Oh, I think we should be able to kill this turn. Oh, maybe not.
Feel my call.
That's two. Well, okay. I would like to have the other heroes at higher HP, but we have the right tools to deal with Sabretooth, even though we don't have a lot of cards in hand. But, alright, Sabretooth has Frenzy.
Too bad she couldn't do something about that face.
You're full of jokes now, but let's see how funny it is when I spill your guts.
Okay.
Already killed you once, scumbag. Ain't gonna be a problem doing it again.
So, let's redraw Chain Swipes. Let's redraw the one that's not crit. Oh, good. Guardian Strike. Banish is interesting. Hero Combo is interesting. He's got 600 health. This does a third. A little bit over a third. So we could do this. So if we do something like this, that does work.
Hope you're ready.
Pain is temporary.
So if he should attack Wolverine here, which I think will put him in range of the Destructible. It does. Good. He's dazed. So let's redraw the hero combo. So we're not going to use that. Trapdoor. Let's put over here.
Prepare yourselves.
Wolverine's not dazed anymore. So the reason why I did that in that order, quick swipes or chain swipes onto Sabretooth to taunt him, and then I brought Wolverine over here with quick swipes so that Sabretooth would move closer to the Destructibles here. Now I'm going to use Wolverine to taunt this,
Not looking good for you.
or to drop this I should say, which does a lot of damage. And then I can use bands blow this up. Push. And this isn't super optimal, but it does kill the dogs. He's going to take his turn now, but he's not going to attack. He's not going to attack when we end our turn. 58 is a bummer. It's a lot of damage. Magik is pretty underleveled. Was it an injury? Injured. Fuck. Okay. We have Guarding Strike in hand, so we're going to gain armor on our next turn.
Fresh meat coming in.
So,
Looking at me now?
we've got another drop over here.
Done here. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Small man talks a big game.
I think redraw Soul Blast. Chain swipes is interesting. So if I do this, this, and this, that does put me let's redraw Eviscerate. I want heal, I think. Berserk is interesting.
Now for something real special.
So we're going to do this a little bit out of order. The reason for that is I can use quick swipes to deal damage over here. And then I can use all 4 charges of Eviscerate on Sabretooth. Again,
I wasn't even trying that hard.
or yeah, I think that's fine. We're gonna heal a lot. We're gonna manage Sabretooth. Yeah, we're almost at full health.
I'm gonna tear you
The daze is a bummer. And then we can use magic to just do a little bit more damage.
Better come up with something new.
And I think that's good. So the advantage of Wolverine when it comes to Frenzy is that he can taunt. Because he has lifesteal, because he has taunt, you can use him to consistently... Why are they so far away? You can use him to consistently manage frenzied enemies, assuming he has enough cards, right?
You should have seen their faces. Family night at the
We're going to heal magic here. This is an overheal, so we'll draw 2 cards.
You'd be doing me a personal favor if you could shut him up. Permanently, if possible.
Where the lady?
Let's redraw a quick slow slash. And let's do... So, if I throw him in here, and he frenzies and he attacks Magic or Wolverine, then I can push him back into the Destructible. If he attacks the Hunter... Oh, well that's not a big deal. We just need to kill him.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
Okay, let's just kill the dogs.
With every fight, my power grows.
And we'll push. Just kidding. No, we won't. Let's redraw gather. Okay. The Spanish.
You brought this on yourself.
I had heard you were
So
just a gatekeeper.
he's going to maintain that frenzy stack. That's really annoying. Okay. It's the best we got.
You had your chance.
Not worried about them attacking Hunter.
They have not got good plans.
So he was in, that would counts as being incapacitated, I believe. So yeah, so he no longer has
Lilith has found the ideal
that
His soul was blind.
massive attack buff. So we can just use, let's redraw Limbo Portal first.
Saber-tooth here is 1 in a million.
Let's do Wild Strike and kill him before he could take another turn.
I feel stronger already.
And then let's Quick Slash. We'll use that box to kill the other one.
You were unprepared.
Just kidding. Alright, let's draw.
For a friend in need.
Let's draw hunter cards before we redraw.
Gets the job done.
Let's heal Wolverine. This takes him back to max health, and it draws us another 2 cards. And let's redraw this limbo portal and see what we get. Okay. Guarding Strike is interesting. I can keep it. I think. Trapdoor is maybe the least important. That's interesting. Because I want to keep Chain Swipes to manage Sabretooth. I want to use Whip. I'd like to use Whip and Trapdoor for repositioning. I think Whip does more damage, and I can use it to do damage to multiple enemies. I could also use this, which feels like overkill. So, let's do this instead.
Should do the trick.
We'll just use these extra card plays to draw a bunch, since we're not worried about Sabretooth right now. That takes all the enemies off the board. Okay. So,
Gonna get me now. Nobody knows you like I do, Creed. And I know this was just as much your doing as it was Lilith's.
What's there to know? It was a massacre, and I loved every minute of it. Feed.
Let's just use our cards.
Don't want to get up.
That'll heal before you can try again.
Ouchie. Okay. Now we use Whip. We don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't see why not.
You think that's gonna get me?
Really? Wolverine. Let's move Magik over here. Actually, let's move Hunter over here, because she's going to do more damage. She has higher offense at this point, I believe. Then we can use Wolverine to do a bunch of damage with the environmentals. And then we do, again, more damage with the environmentals.
Now it's my turn.
And then we draw a quick Soul Slash. We have just about max armor. So let's redraw a guarding strike. And since we have Berserk, we'll save Eviscerate and we'll use Chain Swipes.
Not gonna be good for you.
Mother already took away
He's dazed, but it's the end of the turn, so it doesn't matter. Let's discard Last Sight. And we'll just push him into Wolverine. It's fine. We have Berserk in hand, so we can regen all this damage. Just extra chip damage. Every little bit matters. Needed to make sure I was recording. Okay.
Here I am.
I'm aging like fine wine. Can't say the same about you, Victor.
Okay. Well, this just kills him, so let's use our cards.
That must have taken practice.
Yeah, no reason not to. Let's just use our cards for experience. We're not worried about Sabretooth killing anybody. Again, yeah, he's below half health, so he's going to do that. This is going to do a bunch of damage.
So it's
This gives us more experience for Magik. Magik needs experience, just like she needs cards. And then we can use the hero combo anyway. And there, that was pretty easy. It was slow. We didn't get good draws for the Nest Mother, but we were able to manage Sabretooth. I find what often happens with these missions is that you either have a composition that's really good at the first half, or you have a composition that's really good at the second half. It's pretty difficult to have both,
Fall for the sake.
but it does happen. Oh, 3 stars. There you go. See, I can do it every now and then. As far as epic cards go, we want an epic. We want Wrath, and we want Limbo's. Yeah, Limbo's something. Limbo's Grasp, I think. Limbo's Grasp is like the single card that turns Magik from being a pretty mediocre
What happened?
character to one of the best characters in the game, so it's pretty important that we get that.
grade A gold. Of course I'm still upset. You would think she...
If you were to be,
How could I? Neither caretaker nor Tony. They should know he's one of the elite. Now all that stands but
Blaze is weak.
you see the Boy, what? Is Steve Rogers everyone?
Okay. So,
They could take that show anywhere.
meet Wolverine. Is he outside? Oh, he's in his room, that's right. Just immediately goes to his room.
No. Rude to walk around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
From what
I've been tracking and fighting him for decades.
I feel compelled. If that
I see the way you're looking at me. Tell you what, I've got a little break between people. Yeah.
The library?
What? The. It does seem. You feel that. What? I just. Well. One. Well. I'll.
Alright, Magic's going to level 2. That solves that problem. As far as a hangout goes,
Glad to see.
who do we want to hang out with?
I know. Just thought I might cheer you up. Hey, I heard about this crazy video online. A monkey riding a cat like it's a horse. You want to take a look? No. I think you will love it.
Okay. What presents do I have?
I just want to cheer you up.
Inventory, gifts. Let's go hang out with Storm.
Maybe the spirit of vengeance likes the company of others.
Knockback distance is good.
You are right. I know. I make some, of course. They
No! Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Load. Don't you do that to me. I want to give her a gift. You have limited opportunities to give characters gifts in this game. So it's important that you use the opportunities that you're given to, you know, do the best that you can. Come on. Come on, video game. Let's go. Pretty please.
Grade A.
Alright, let's hopefully we can make all the right choices again, do the same things we did last time. My dog just teleported.
Kind of rude to walk around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
Hello.
if you talk like that,
Sir, you there?
Okay,
I'm in the library. It's super
I'm in the
important you get
library.
these now.
Let's sprint over there. Talk to Nico. Come on, where is it?
that is.
Okay. So let's save again. That way I don't accidentally do that. Do what I just did. This is going to give us knockbacks.
Failure is inevitable. The important. I give your.
And then let's give her lessons in leadership. There we go.
Hey, Charlie, Wally, puppy face.
They're accusing me of keeping, I don't know, maybe the demon. Well, it wasn't intentional. I mean, call me crazy, but would sitting everyone down and telling them all.
Secrets are what.
And what do you think?
They all have secrets.
Things are spiraling out of control.
Do you really think? If you want to.
Well, I need to be careful not to eat too much. Please.
Are.
Sure.
Okay. So we've got 1 level up pending, 1 level up pending, 2, we got 3 levels up pending. Let's go to the altar. Because I can. Let's fast travel. Because I can. So, we're going to be taking Wolverine on the next handful of missions. And the reason for that is pretty simple. Wolverine gives us one of the best research tasks in the game. Gives us one of the best research opportunities in the game. Because it makes it so that when we knock a unit into a allied hero, we now draw a card. And so, as much as we already want to knock enemies into allies to do extra damage, we are now even further incentivized to do that because we are adding a card to our hand. In a lot of cases, it's generally ideal to use a quick knockback to knock an enemy into another enemy, right? It sometimes can still be the case, but we'll change that, especially depending on what mods we have. Okay.
No! How can this be? You have.
This is the.
This is a.
Are you sure? You realize.
Just.
Okay? Yeah.
We've seen all there is to see in the desert. It doesn't take long.
Morning, Blaze. Morning.
You are all.
Oh, you must think I'm. Right. If. How the.
If I. From. Blaze does not care what people think of him. Project menace.
Oh, you looking at me? Look at me. I'm standing, and I still. It's not like I mean, look at you.
I do not. Just continue to do what.
Well,
Okay.
No. And I. 3 teams under the. It's not too.
If she
To stop being so. Yeah.
so,
I'm cool. Tonight.
Okay, doke. Oakley dokley.
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
how is
No. I've scoured. Monster. I'm telling you, Hunter. If I have to spend one.
perhaps
There is.
they
But I.
do?
No.
Nice. That's what we wanted.
Wherever you are.
I should have.
Yeah.
Then you.
Not. It's some.
So,
Basically.
the man on. Why is she?
Damn.
It isn't big.
It's called Camp Hunter. It's supposed to.
I.
You're real. We.
Cool. Got more gifts. As you can see, you know, we're basically buying every gift in the shop, and we're not running out of whatchamacallit. We're not running out of gloss anytime soon.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Okay. So we have this. This gives us another item. This is really strong, but we need 2 more artifacts for it. So we want Iron Man, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider eventually.
New coil. Let's get to work. Another magical mystery box. It's a thing. Sometimes I even impress myself.
Mm.
Later.
That's not what I wanted.
Lovecraft. Crown. Okay. Not to sound like a self-help.
Okay. Let me consult the ancient texts real quick. Hmm. I think being able to apply weak is more important.
Let's do this.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
So there's stuff that I could go and make right now.
All right then.
Why'd you think vampire rhymes with
I don't know that that was a high value, high priority whatchamacallit, but that's all right. Who are we missing? Spider-Man.
I have.
And then let's go see if we can find Nico. Right, she's in here.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
10 offense.
Oh, thanks,
Pretty
brother.
easily. We have plenty of health. We have 2 guarding strikes. We're doing all right. Okay.
Things are looking up around here.
Okay. Might as well just buy the stuff that they give us. So, this is locked. We need an artifact. So let's do it. Now, who do we take? This is a pretty tough fight. Can be a pretty tough fight. Hunter does good damage. We need Wolverine. We need Iron Man. We need Storm. We could use Cap. We could use Blade. We could use Morbius. So we're going to be fighting against vampires. Vampires, when you apply bleed to them, gain marked. I'm tempted... Let's try Morbius over Bleed. I think we've... Blade has good cards. We don't need... He doesn't need more opportunities to get cards. We have 2 Reapers. We're good, right? We don't need more than that. We need extra Deadpool missions. We need extra Morbius missions. Let's try it with Morbius. Let us walk in silence. Okay.
Question: is blood-sucking abomination a higher rank than Moon in Hydra's power structure?
They are all equally.
Still recording. Okay.
They wear Hydra uniforms, but these vampires are only loyal to their hunger. Don't hold back.
Well, Grammy gave me permission to murder.
So let's do this. This is just a really effective, because it kills this minion right over here, which gives us the card play refund. It also gives us the armor, although we just took damage, I think.
Sent you here to die. I hope you
That's a bummer. Okay, let's redraw this hero combo. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies attacking Hunter. Redraw this. Let's use Quick Claw. Let's use Charm first. Boo. Okay. Let's use Quick Claw on this guy. We can use Guarding Strike on... Man. Let's do that. So we've got 3 enemies. If we do Guarding Strike, we can do Guarding Strike and then Last Sight.
This is a serious
Kill this guy. And then since these two are attacking Hunter, that's a little bit of a bummer. Well, I think the vampire is less important. But anyway, what I was saying before that happened, again, is that because these two are targeting Hunter, they won't be able to target anybody. The 2 vampire minions are fine. They're annoying, but they're not a big deal. We just don't have to play their cards. We just don't have to play their cards. It's that simple. Okay. Let's see.
It is fortunate my mother did not consider turning Hydra into these things.
We haven't had enough to deal with already.
Together now. Use our quick shot for chip damage. I don't know why he had to move for that, but he did. Okay. So, Morbius can push. And then we can Savage Swipe. I think we want to... Actually, we can use it right now, actually. We don't have anybody targeting him, so...
An unexpected benefit.
Okay, so we have 2 card plays remaining. Okay, so we can do 71 into this guy. He's at 88. That does 25 damage? Really? He has how much health? 88. Well, we have all these moves, we might as well use them. There we go. Come on. Okay. No reason to keep dancing around it.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this.
So we have heal. So let's just do this to avoid damage. So we have heal, so we can use that on Deadpool next turn. He's gonna attack Deadpool. Yep, see, that's the reason why we had to kill that minion. Because otherwise Deadpool would have taken damage, and we don't want that. I don't know where these guys came from.
There seems to be no shortage of vampires roaming these woods. They
Let's
just
heal, draw 2 cards.
There won't be an off season if this keeps up.
Let's... So, how do we kill these guys? Okay, so let's use Charm and see what happens. If he attacks this guy, that's good. I suspect that he won't. Right. Figures. Redraw Shadow Strike. Redraw all together now.
I hope you're keeping score at home.
Not drawing any quick cards was a little bit of a bummer.
Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
Oh well.
I'm gonna stab you so fast.
Come on, guys.
We are not out of this yet.
Okay. These should all just be minions, right? No.
I like the Vampish Hydra guys more than the regular flavor, but I can't wait for Strawberry Kiwi to come out.
Have you finally slipped into madness?
Oh, sorry. Just practicing my Vampish banter. Just in case we lose.
So.
I bet you've never seen one this big. Right, the money maker.
Really. Again. And Fuego. So we've got 137. So. If I can draw a quick strike, then we can finish this turn.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her
Oh,
minions.
never mind. I guess I can't do that.
Past.
Oopsie. Misread that UI element. Are you serious?
Abandons you.
Good lord. That is super unlucky. I think every Hydra elite this mission has turned into a vampire.
They are relentless.
Aw, they're probably just hungry. Maybe I should give them a nibble.
I am starting to think you want to become a creature of the night.
They just seem so cool on I am really getting good at that.
Okay. Let's drop that. Let's drop that. Draw 2 cards.
The light will carry you onward.
I'm all tingly. Step right up. You're straight.
Now that was something.
Quick slash. Gain some armor. If this guy turns into a vampire, I'm going to scream. Okay, thank goodness.
That's the last of them.
Okay, now we have the hard part.
Grandfather like granddaughter, huh? Ooh, nut job. Ah, and that's coming from me.
You cloak your fear behind petty insults and mindless drivel.
It's not
So, redraw all together now, we have plenty of cards. Redraw all together now, we have plenty of cards. Make the boss do it. That's not quite what I wanted.
I cannot win today.
But I guess it's not surprising that that's how it happened.
I've been waiting.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay. So we have 3 targeting Hunter.
The light will kill you.
Hmm. $25% each turn, huh? So there we go.
You've left me no.
So $40.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous.
Oh,
You were dead.
that does bleed. I didn't realize that. Okay.
I have not shaken.
And then yeah, let's do this. Pretty good turn.
Never wasted effort. You are not my equal.
I guess that worked. Okay.
Do you not see their transcendence? They are the superior form now.
I don't know, lady.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Just easing the tension.
So. We can redraw that. Hopefully we can get a quick card. We did. Okay. Push this into Deadpool. Quick Claw.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Draw 2.
Walk in the light. I feel more like myself every day.
Your time has come. Your fear is palpable.
Can he survive a hit? I'm not sure he can.
No one is to blame.
Leave some for the rest of us.
96.
I will waste no more time.
Hopefully she doesn't attack Morbius. Dang it.
Your fate.
Oh, he didn't die. That's good. Okay, if we get the right cards, we can just win this turn.
Focus on the statue. You must stop the ritual.
Come on, Grammy. May have memory issues, but that doesn't mean we do. Wait, what are we doing again?
Chip damage.
Stacking them deep today.
Redraw that. So this gives us $108. I think we just won, right?
No one is to blame but yourself. Your master must be so proud.
Here we go.
I've been waiting. I feel invigorated.
There we go.
servants of Lily.
It would have been easier without Deadpool, but that's the nature of the character, right? Nice, 3 stars. Despite that atrocious luck we had. We did it. We still have to do one more mission with Deadpool, but
If I think about it too hard, yeah.
How did some
So dramatic. He's evil with a capital E.
so
Oh, I'm putting Merc stuff on the back. Did you know
I cannot speak.
I hope my heroics with the mag.
I didn't. What?
I've got an.
I have.
Now, 5.
save. Where's the cat?
There is my ferocious charge.
Where's the cat? Where is she? Where's the cat? I heard her. In the altar? Where is she? The heck? Where's the damn cat? Just to see if there's any opportunity here to make some friends. Doesn't look like it. Alright, where is the damn cat?
Nothing. I have a feeling about the meeting.
You think she's announcing a team bar?
What the heck? Where's the cat? I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, she's up here. Ebony! Let me pet you.
Thank you all.
Everyone
Hey, I just got here.
except for Logan
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
and Parker. He's fine.
She will destroy every.
There's no.
Confidence is good.
You think I?
I hope not. We're your team.
I will bring the.
Highly inspirational, boss. But let's get down to... But this isn't our first...
The Avengers will do... Plus Spider-Man.
Not to interrupt this.
If you need an end,
That's not fair, Hunter.
fair is not going to stop my mother. The big... That's it.
So that's it. We did what we could.
Hmm. All right.
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
Stop.
Time to go to bed. Okie dokie.
Good girl, Charlie.
Pat the dog.
What's happening?
Let's go talk to Nico.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Send Nico on a hero op. Okay,
Oh, thanks, Hunter.
I can do that.
Heads up. There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
I can...
Oh, they...
And I...
Okay.
How may the sorcerer supreme of the sea...
Cool.
It may not be flashy, but it will get the job. How's it going, boss? Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to. There's something to be said.
So let's do Iron Man next. I think.
Documents themselves. Also, it's a Zen thing. You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets. What have you got for me, boss?
Iron Man, Wolverine, and Storm, maybe?
What can I say except you're welcome?
Let me double check the The texts.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
So let's see. Blueprint. Nope. 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 Ability crafting. Storm. Sure.
All right, now we're talking. Day, Hunter.
Michael Morbius. Edit deck. Cornered. Combat therapy, Deadpool, upgrade abilities, upgrade Storm, plus 25 offense is a big deal. It's one of the best cards in the game right there, all by itself. You know,
I still say we should.
I'm not sure that I want to upgrade All Out. Because if we look at this, we got Guiding Strike, 114. All Out doesn't do any extra damage, it just draws cards. Which is good. But we actually have good damage. We have Guarding Strike, we have Wild Strike, Glass Sight, Quick Slash, Whip, Bands of Fire. We have actually plenty of cards that do damage. So I don't think that All Out is the right choice. Defeat vampires. So, let's try this one. We need more artifacts. It's a storm mission, and we like storm missions. What is this? Gloss, who gives a shit? Defeat vampires. Let's try it like this. I'm tempted to start taking Cap to missions because I do think that Cap is quite strong. And I would like to use him for the final mission.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Sun.
You're the boss.
let's reposition. So it was tempting to do those 2 attacks right there, but I don't think it's necessary, and I would rather put damage onto the higher health enemies. Let's redraw that. And then we can do this again.
The elements bow to me.
How long have you been waiting to do that? Whatever gets the job done.
So let's discard. Just pushing this minion across the map, basically. So we've got 2 to 76. Why not? Might as well. Iron Man. Eviscerate. Let's redraw. One, two, three. What if we do it like this? He's flying.
I know that wasn't your signature.
Hope you're ready.
And redraw chain surgical strike, whatever it's called. Quick blast. Okay. This is gonna pop with my next action, so I'm just gonna wait. Okay.
We will be through with this in no time.
Nope, don't do that. Okay, so we this is gonna give me bleed, but I need to play a card. It gives me strengthened. Okay. Regardless, I still need to play a card.
Sure, why not?
Focus on Stark's targets.
They don't all have to be pretty.
Okay. $29?
Kiss it goodbye.
Love the effort.
Okay, so only 2. That's not as much of a problem. It is still a problem, though. Let's redraw arc. Vortex. Did he move?
I will deliver you to the battle. The elements have blessed me.
Share the same brain.
It's a little bit of a waste. I was hoping to not have to do that.
Nice move, bub.
Let's wait. Ow, that hurt.
A weak strike.
I'll get to you if I can. This isn't going like I expected.
I would love for these marked targets to be upgraded. Start taking some of these minions off the board.
My lawyers tell me I'm not liable for any evil-related injuries. This shouldn't take long.
Dark has shown us the way.
Let's use the card.
I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage.
That must have taken practice.
Okay. Let's do... Oh, it removes bleed. Great.
Let's do it. Oh, that was nothing.
Storm, storm. This is gonna die. And then we can kill these up with quick swipes. 2 are gonna attack Storm. Storm can survive. Great.
You haven't lost a step, old man.
Let's redraw this. Okay.
You really shouldn't have.
Okay. What do we get? Crushing Blow does 123. I think we can just kill. So if it's doing 50% more damage, that should be doing 180, 180.
Here we go.
I will do as you ask, Doctor.
Whatever gets the job done.
And let's see if we can push these guys.
Painful.
Fair enough.
That works.
You trifled with the wrong goddess.
Not too bad. 1 KO is manageable.
Are you prepared?
There we go.
Hopefully they learned
We did
their
it.
lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Two stars? Okay. We got Essence and an artifact, I think. Got a mission with Iron Man, and a mission with Wolverine, and a mission with Storm. So we unlocked 2 research from that right off the bat. If we get 2 Iron Man cards, we'll unlock another research right off the bat from that. I think I have the materials. Let me see. Superlink. Let me make what are my materials looking like? Resources. I think I have enough. Let me disenchant a card here. just to make sure. Okay, let me just make sure I have enough. She'll tell me if I don't have enough. You always want to make sure you have enough materials.
I do.
That's where I'm.
They'll tell us if we don't have enough materials.
Another night, another.
Tonight's it.
Why am I just now?
No, I mean, can't. I confess my ignorance.
Tonight is caretaker's show.
How?
Are you?
Oh, kiddo. Huh. Tonight I will cocoon you.
That's it? That's how. That's for the. Get your legs stuck in the combat.
If you have trouble.
I think.
I don't. No, it's nonsense. When we're ready to.
You. What?
Yes. God.
Stop giving me Morning Star. They're both heroics. Let's take Holy Burst just to have it. And it's time for bed. Let's go talk to Charlie. Just in case. Still trying to get that achievement. I don't know what the trick is for it.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Okay.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Glad to have you.
Let's go to the forge.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Let's do advanced materials first. Because we're running out of essences, so this will be helpful.
You may have stumbled onto something. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave.
And then let's see what we get.
Sometimes I even
Leave it to me is good. Goddess's Blessing is good. Eviscerate, Stink of Fear. Huh.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left the steaming coil in
Stink of Fear is good, but it's a rare card. Leave It to Me and Goddess's Blessings are both very good. They're both, I would say, requirements for the character. Stink of Fear will be easier to get, I think. Okay. Let's see, Goddess's Blessing replaces what? Overload? Yeah. Replace a new plan with Leave It to Me. Any kind of targeted card draw is good. Usually.
What do we have today?
Combat Therapy, Wolverine.
Sounds relaxing.
Great abilities.
Let's do this.
New plan, I don't care.
Don't stress it too much. There's no
Overpowered, I don't care. Overload, I don't care. Daily Sparring. Crit Chance. Does Storm have crit chance? Not really. You're getting 3 levels, friendship experience, and 10 crit chance. Is this worth it? We'll have 170 credits. Yeah, why not?
Maybe you should.
At some point we need to get enough of a war chest to do mods, so maybe I shouldn't be upgrading abilities or doing daily sparring, but I don't know, it feels bad not to.
Putting me through my paces.
It feels bad not to. They are useful. You do want to get your training level up to gain bonuses from that. Wolverine.
We've talked about
I have seen them.
it's essential.
How does
Puberty never mentioned bone claws as part of the adamantium. Met a doctor who decided to make me their weapon.
But
Worked out in the end. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, so what's next? A Not So Beautiful Mind. So, do I feel like, as a character, Tony is strong enough to make this work? I kind of don't. So how do we change that?
Practice makes perfect.
Constant innovation. That's the stark promise.
Later.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk my dogs. I think we'll do our story mission next with Iron Man, and hopefully that doesn't go awfully. Thanks for watching. See you next time.